Sure, delete your account if you can't keep yourself disciplined enough not to download it again. Like there's no way. Man, it always feels funny telling people you shouldn't do something and how not to do it just by not doing that. So that's just stay away from video games. Delete them. Like have nothing to do with them. I really want. Sometimes I get this, nostalgia that I want to play a video game that I used to play when I was a kid. It's called RuneScape. I super loved it as a kid. I played it all the time when I was 10 or 12. But I just don't log into the account. I don't get into the game. I just stay away from that. I have things to do. And it sounds to me like you don't have your task list in order. So go back to the challenge and start it from the first task. Because if one of your values allows you to waste time on video games, it means you didn't do your work as good. AG, are you going to delete these challenges after the bootcamp ends? No, we keep them. Ace, how can one improve their language, their speaking, writing, and vocabulary across multiple languages? You wrote a paragraph, but bro, this is just practice. If you need, get a private teacher. What else? What else? Oh, nice. It's almost been 30 minutes, so we'll wrap it up very soon. So far, I don't see any questions, so I might just wrap it up now. Let's see if something else comes to mind. Oh, yeah, there we go. Ace, it has been 1.5 months and I didn't get any prospects. When the prospect responds, they're not interested. Am I falling behind on the copywriting steps? Everyone on the campus had a win. Listen, people think that just because somebody else has accomplished X by Y amount of time, it means that they should as well. Everybody has their own timeline. Some people succeed after a month or two, others succeed after 6 months or 7 months. Is that disappointing? Is that feeling bad? Yeah, it could. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is that you succeed. The timeline itself means very little. And also keep in mind that some people really work very hard. So whoever works harder just succeeds faster. And let me give you an example. Let's say as a copywriter, what it takes to succeed is just an example, 100 hours of work, right? So if you do 1 hour a day, it's going to take you 100 days to start making money. On the other hand, you might find people who succeeded very fast, but they put down 10 hours a day. So they only needed 10 days to make money, right? It's the same amount of work done, but across different timeline. Now, I don't know exactly how long it usually takes for people to make money from copywriting, but keep that in mind. If you invest 10 hours a day, you will make it 10x faster than if you were to invest 1 hour a day. And it's going across every single industry, every single thing that's meant to make you money or get you any proficiency. I know there's this book, I think it's called Mastery. It says you need to invest 10,000 hours in order to become a master of some subject. And you can do this by going 1 hour a day over I don't know how many years, or you can invest 10 hours a day every single day. Then you'd get it faster. And the people who succeed, they just invest more time. They invest more effort. They also work smarter. So they go to let's say to the teacher or the copywriting professor and ask them, okay, so this is what I did. I didn't succeed. Please review that. Or they just see what other people did and they manually review their work and find things that they can do to improve what they did. You don't want to be this guy who just continues to do one thing for eternity and never thinking, oh, maybe I'm doing things wrong. Maybe I should improve something. You want to work hard. You want to be consistent, but you also want to be smart. You want to every once in a while evaluate your approach, see if there are things you can do better, see if there are things you're doing wrong, and just fix it. But never ever feel the rush that you're inadequate and you're not succeeding because others have done this faster than you. Get it out of your mind. Everybody has their own timeline, and that's fine. Okay, next. How did you get a good circle around you? I got friends now that want to start things with me, work with me, but I don't think them actually want to work with me. Just use me for my knowledge. Yeah, that's very possible. When somebody starts to make money and becoming something, others are trying to find an opportunity and they essentially exploit the opportunity. Now, how do you find better people around you? You just become better, and then you go to nicer places, you meet people who are doing better, and you make friends with them. All of my friends are making tons of money because I make tons of money. So you meet people on where it's appropriate for people with money to meet, and you can find them anywhere. The thing is, they're not going to be friends with someone who is not on their level, or is not aspiring to become on their level in honest ways. Like your friends would try to abuse you for your knowledge or anything. Those people, even if they met rich people or something, those guys wouldn't even put up with them at all. Like, hi, you're nice, you're friend, you're cool. Hey, bro, bye. That's how it's going to be. They're not going to see them as anything more than just clowns for entertainment or anything. I see this all the time in the high level circles. Sure, there are people who are brokies or something, but if they have no utility, they're just there as clowns. Nobody becomes their friends. So keep that in mind. Once you improve yourself, you'll be able to find much more nicer people. Okay, next. Uh, hey man, I really want to know your opinion about the next question. I talked with this beautiful girl. She said that she has a boyfriend. Okay, why is this question continuous after you said she has a boyfriend? Let's continue anyway. But the conversation was pretty nice. She smiled all the time. She asked my name back. I think I saw a little interest in her. I meet her every day at the gym. What should be my best behavior? Bro, she has a boyfriend. That's where it ends. I don't care about your boyfriend. I don't care who it is. If she has a boyfriend, stay away. You don't want any trouble. And I'm adding an extra reaction of clowns to this message. So stay away from girls with boyfriends. There's so many girls who are available out there. You don't need to try and take girlfriends for other people. And she's probably just being polite, and you're being an idiot who can't read proper social cues. So stay away with with females with a boyfriend. It's stupid. Hey, so I'm currently exploring the idea of changing my work environment to potentially boost productivity. Where would you recommend be the best place to work in town? Library, coffee shop, expensive hotel lobby? Hotel lobbies are nice because they're usually very quiet. You don't see people in hotel lobbies really, acting like fools or anything. Coffee shops I don't really like. I go to coffee shops just to eat. I stay there to work for like an hour or something, but really it's very hard to work from a coffee shop. Usually the setting aren't very comfortable. You're with very loud people around, having conversations, dates, and all of that. So yeah, coffee shops don't recommend. Libraries are a very good option if you want. I like to work from my home. I already have my office set up very nicely. It has super comfortable chair, desk that I like. Everything is set up to maximize productivity. So unless like there's no other place that I find that I can get the same productivity outside my office. And another opportunity is like you can just go and rent an office, or WeWork. You can just rent an office for a few hours to work from there. It's like $8 per hour, something. Last I checked. And co-working space are a big thing. I'm sure you can find something in your area. Okay, next. I use music to help with my ADHD. Bro, ADHD is a scam. Don't self-diagnose yourself with this shit. People with ADHD, they just fuck their brains harder with dopamine. And this is what you're recovering right now. Or after the challenge, you'll be like, wait, I should have ADHD. Why don't I feel like a clown anymore? And you would see that ADHD is complete scam, bro. I have a strong discipline over my body. Like I can do cold showers, 500 burpees, work hard in the gym. But when it comes to strong discipline mindset, it's weak. I've analyzed that I always check up on my phone, check Insta, check. Yeah, that's phone and that's dopamine. That's what we do with the challenge. Delete social media from your phone. That's the first step. And then just keep your phone outside your reach when you have to do some work. That's quite easy. Hi Ace, I play volleyball. I want to quit out after this season. And I know Muay Thai, but my mom is opposed to it. I don't know how old you are, but I'm sure you can get into some martial arts. If you speak to your mother, you first try to find out why she opposes it. If you're already in volleyball, I don't think money is your problem. I think she's just afraid that you will get hurt. So what you have to do is to assure her that everything is supervised, everything is practiced with a coach. You are all wearing defensive gear. So the chances to get injured and damaged are very, very slim. So they're just as sure as that. And tell them, well, if I get injured, just revoke my membership or something. Because that's usually what parents are. They're only afraid that you will do something that can hurt you. Okay, next. Can you extend the challenge for another month or make another one after some time? And perhaps make it harder. Bro, I don't need to provide you with tasks every single day. You just have to be consistent with what you learn. That's how it is. But yes, we'll continue the program for graduates after the 31 days. I'll try to find out how I can help you align you know, align yourself better with your goals and all of that. So yeah, there are things to look forward to. Hey, I'm really stuck in a weird dilemma. My dad wants me to cancel the real subscription because I'm about to go back to school. And the thing, I'm in a heroes here and I won't let me guess. I need resources inside, but I also need to respect my dad's decisions. It's his credit card. It sounds like you're trying to give yourself excuses to give up very easily. Bro, do you know how many things my parents wouldn't let me do, but I managed to do them anyway? Whenever people say, "Oh, I need to respect what my parents say," I'm like, "No, you just have no backbone. You just don't really want what you say that you want." So it's easy to say, "Oh, I'm just doing it for my parents. My dad wants me to do that. My dad wanted me to become a loser, so I'm a loser." You see, that's not my problem. You see, if it were up to me, I'd be a winner. But my dad, he really wanted me to be a loser, so that's who I am now. So if you have any problem, just go to my dad. But bro, at the end of the day, you'd be the loser. Your dad won't care. Like that's how the world is. Your parents will try to make you do things, but you're the only man who's going to be paying the consequences. I see so many people like that. I just met recently somebody who became a lawyer, but before that, he used to be a doctor. I was like, bro, what is with this change? You studied 7 years for what? And then all of that to go 4 years into law school, and now he's trying to find another job. I'm like, bro, why? He said, well, my dad really wanted me to become a doctor because it has always been his dream. I said, okay, so you went 7 years to medical school just to become a doctor for your dad? He said, yeah, essentially. I'm like, okay, so why become a lawyer if you don't like it either? I said, well, yeah, because my mom said, oh, well, if you can't be a doctor, at least be a lawyer. It's very good pay and all that. I'm like, so you spent essentially 12 years studying things that none of it actually is really interesting to you, and you want to do something else. He said, well, yeah, but my parents, they really wanted that. They said, oh, we will pay you for tuition only if you do that. So that's what I did. Like this man spent like, let's say, like 20% of his lifetime on fucking things that he doesn't even care about. And you think his parents care? No, his parents probably feel proud, but he's a loser now because he has no job. Of course he can get one, but he doesn't like medics or laws. It's just what he did because his parents wanted him to do. So yeah, tons of time wasted, thrown away. Why? Because parents wanted, and he couldn't say no. Had no backbone. And who's paying the price? Not his parents. Yeah, sure, his parents maybe pay the college tuition, but who cares? It's just money. Money comes back. Time never comes back. Yeah, man. Don't let your parents dictate how to live your life. Otherwise, you're just going to be miserable, and they will feel proud with themselves. But you'll be the one paying the price and the consequences. You don't want that. Yes, I'm a pretty obsessive person. When I do something, I want to go all out. I started boxing like 4 months ago, and I fell in love with it. And now I feel like I think about it 80% of the time, whereas before I was thinking about work 100% of the time. Bro, boxing at the end of the day, you do it like what, 3 4 hours a week, maybe even 1 hour per day. That's nice, but after that, work comes. And once you do work, immerse yourself completely in work. There's nothing really to think about boxing. I don't really know why you become so obsessed with it. What, you watch tutorials and footage of people boxing each other for all day on YouTube? Like, that's a waste of time. Once boxing is done, get back to work. That's how it is. Ace, I don't even recognize myself compared to the beginning of the challenge. Thank you. You're welcome. Very nice. Yep, that's definitely a win. One more. Mm-mm. Try to get a job where you can learn something new like sales. Very important in my opinion. What would you say? Bro, if you get a job and the job teaches you something about life, then that's a very good job, at least temporarily, until you can become self-sufficient. As I said, there's nothing bad about having a job. And if you want to get sales, if you like sales, yeah, you can make some very nice money and learn a very nice skill. So I don't know. Do you want me to approve or deny that? Yeah. If you need a job and you have an opportunity to get into sales, 100% do it. Ace, what is the one best ways to bring money in using the real world without having a lot of startup capital? Bro, like, this question is completely individualistic. Just find something that you like inside the real world and do it 100%. There are many ways to make money. Not a single one of them is better than the other. It's all about who you are and what you like to do and what you can remain consistent doing. Hello, Ace, what do you think about smoothies? Professor Alex recommends them as well as Luke. I don't think that they recommend the smoothies that you think they recommend. Smoothies, all of those fruits, strawberries, pineapple, mango, all of this thrown into a smoothie. That's a huge sugar bomb. I don't think they recommend that. What they do recommend to you, I think, is like celery juice, apple juice, and all of that. Which it's fine if you do it in moderation. It's like, I don't know, if you want some freshly squeezed orange juice today, fine. If you want to add pomegranate juice and celery juice, celery is nice. Celery, ginger, all of that, and the